Yo, what's going on, Cowboys fans? It's your boy Foots the King. Hey. As always, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Right to business. Oh man, let's get into this battle, man. Cowboys receivers. Camp is amongst us, okay? So who's in, who's out? The 2018 Dallas Cowboy receiver. This is kind of like a projection, kind of like me speaking on who's gonna make the cut. Flat out. No more fluff. No more. It's business time, because 2 weeks is going to be amongst us, and I want you guys to be prepared to kind of know what's going to happen throughout camp. All right? And my goodness, we got a lot of receivers. Michael Gallup, Cole Beasley, T. Will, Noah Brown, Cedric Wilson, Allen Hurns, Deontay Thompson, Tavon Austin, Katie Cannon. Stop me if I miss somebody, guys. I mean, I'm dizzy just thinking about it. 10. Hopefully my math is right. 10. I got a high school degree. I graduated from college too. That's 10 receivers, guys. This is gonna be a battle royale. So before I get to any of this, because this is one. This is gonna be some heat in this one. Let me just say thank you. Thank you to all who have donated. On a serious note, thank you, James Wright. Made a big donation to the camp trip. I will be at camp. I'm going the second week of camp, because that's frankly when things ramp up. Video content. Gonna try to set up some player interviews. I'm gonna be out there grinding for y'all. You know, all of you guys who follow this channel, follow channels, whether it's Cowboys, anybody on YouTube knows that the work that a YouTuber puts in. You know, it's not just in front of the camera, it's behind, it's the editing, it's the long hours when a video just for no reason crashes. So the fact that you guys are able and willing to donate because we're bringing you guys content means the world. And we're a family, like we're growing together. Me talking to this camera is like me talking to, you know, a bunch of my family members, like this whole Cowboys family. So again, Cowboys Nation TV, thanks you guys for donating. Keep donating. The link is in the box, the description. Yeah, the description box. So keep donating. All right, let's talk receivers. So Tony Romo was on NFL Network, and whenever Romo speaks, he's really good on TV, really good commentator. Like, it's crazy because he was a damn good quarterback. He may be a better commentator than quarterback. Like, he may give Troy Aikman a run for his money. He's really, really good. When he speaks, we listen. But I think that people took the wrong things from what he said about the receiving core, and he was asked, do the Cowboys need a #1 receiver? Well, here's Romo, and I think this is what people took.
When you have somebody who's super talented, the windows are wider. So if you have Julio Jones, the windows are wider, and so you don't have to be as perfect as a quarterback. So, you know, as Dak continues to improve and gets to the level he feels comfortable at, then I think the windows don't have to be as big.
All right, so Dak in the windows, and can he progress? Dak is going to get better. Let's hope. We need him to. Mike White, if not, no, I'm just joking. Dak's going to get better. He's going to get better. But if not, this is what people should have taken from the video.
They're going to run the football. They have a great offensive line. They may have even gotten better. They drafted a young kid I know they like. So expect that formula to shorten the game and keep the game and defensive play calls pretty simple, as long as they're running the football, you know, at a high level, which you'd have to expect them to do.
Hello, Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke's gonna make these receivers better. He's that good. I remember a game in 2016. Baltimore had this great run defense and this, that, and the third, and they were gonna be able to stop Zeke, and he killed him. He pounded him. Zeke's that good. Now there are gonna be games where you're gonna have to throw the football. And what's going to make this receiving core good? Because I do think that this receiving core can be outstanding. We talked about it yesterday on the Cowboys Huddle podcast. I think this receiving core can be flat out great. But it's going to take opportunistic receiving. What do I mean by that? Let me kind of define opportunistic receiving. Slants, catch them. Possession receptions, catch them. Maybe not a lot of big plays, but catch your curl routes, catch your dig routes, make plays. Michael Gallup, break a tackle. When the ball's thrown to you in one-on-one coverage, because teams are going to stack the line of scrimmage, there will be 9 in the box at times to stop Ezekiel Elliott. When you're one-on-one matchups, make him hold you, make him grab you, block Noah Brown. That's what he does great. So, opportunistic receiving. You don't need for a 12,000 yard, excuse me, not 12,000, a 1,200 yard receiver be nice. But you want to spread the ball evenly. I think that's what Dak can do well. He did it for a stretch there in 2016. Dez was hurt. I think he'll do that well. So now let's get into this projection. Who stays, who goes, and let's kind of recap what's been going on. So let's talk about the old. And that's not you know, they're old players, but they've been in the Cowboys program, or they kind of know what's expected of them when we get to camp. That's going to be T. Will, Noah Brown, Cole Beasley, Lance Lenoir, all right? The new, you just drafted, you just got signed. You're either a journeyman like Deontay Thompson, or, you know, Allen Hurns, who had a good rookie year in his second year, but then injuries. Let's not forget that about Hurns. And I got some other little nuggets about Hurns. You know, the new, Gallup, Cedric Wilson, Tavon Austin, Deontay Thompson, and Allen Hurns. I said Allen Hurns. All right, so, and Katie Cannon, I think he was on another team. Yeah, Katie Cannon, I believe. All right, guys, so, it's so many receivers. Now, let's kind of talk about who's in and who's out. Dum. Nah, like legit. Who's in and who's out. All right, guys. For me, this is just me. I'm keeping 5 receivers. I want to go long somewhere else at another position, maybe D tackle. You know, the rotation. And I think that Austin is going to be one of those receivers. I get Webb back, but they may want to use 3 running backs because of what the running backs can do on special teams. So here's my who's in. Allen Hurns, Michael Gallup, Cole Beasley, of course. Cole Beasley's Cole Beasley, Noah Brown, Cedric Wilson, and Tavon Austin. All right, guys. Just some notes that I got written down. You know, Michael Gallup, to me, I have a vision of him being a starter very soon on in his young rookie career. I think that he does everything well. I think his run after the catch is going to be good. I think that he's going to show his violence in practice and at training camp, how violent he can be after the ball. I just like him. Allen Hurns as well. The thing about Hurns that it's kind of leery for me, number one, he put up those yards on a bad team. So we got to watch that. Now, I think because of the money and because of his veteran presence, I think that Hurns will kind of get back to form. But I think you got to be careful of that 1,000-yard season because, number one, his team sucked. Number two, you've had guys like Terrell Pryor put up a 1,000-yard year with the Browns, go to the Skins, and he stunk. So I like Hurns, but I want to see him stay healthy, number one, and he needs to kind of do it again because Jacksonville was, let's be honest, they were good without him. That's why they moved on. Cole Beasley, listen, Cole Beasley, he's safe. You know, down year last year was a lot going on, but Cole Beasley is 100% safe. Like, he's not going to strike out unless he does like his rookie year and just doesn't want to play football. Noah Brown, this is the one to me, like, really, I want Noah Brown to really take a super leap. Great blocker. I was watching some preseason film from last year and Dak's rookie year, and I just like Noah Brown. I don't know what it is about him. I hope he can really get his chance. Dez is out. No more Dez. So somebody has to emerge. And I kind of get that. Like, I feel like you guys remember when Andre Holmes was kind of making plays and then he ended up going to Oakland and kind of being a decent receiver, but you kind of always knew he would be something. That's the same feeling I have about Noah Brown. So hopefully Noah Brown can make me look smart. But what do you guys think about Noah Brown? That's one that's kind of tricky. And Cedric Wilson, I've been on record. I think he's a better version of Terrence Williams. I really do. Think he runs that deep, skinny post very, very well. Very smart, instinctive. So he's in for me. I think he's going to show what he can do in camp. And Tavon Austin, I know they're saying Webb back, but listen, he's a receiver. He's a gadget guy, but he can do so many things. Punt return. So can Cedric Wilson. So I think that these guys, with their versatility, I think those are your 5 receivers. Now, the Cowboys have went 6 before. That's what they normally do, but I'm just, for the heck of it, this is my projection. So what do you guys think about that? All right, who's out? Dum. T. Will, you're out. Deontay Thompson, you're out. Lance Lenoir, you're out. Katie Cannon, you probably won't even really have a legit chance unless you just go crazy in preseason. T. Will, I love you, T. Will. Had the Seattle toe tap, made a couple other plays. It's just time. That's it. Just time to go. You know, I think the icing on the cake is now that you're injured, you had the situation. T. Will obviously had the situation with the police being drunk, the scooter. It's time to go. Dez is out. Need to be out as well. Just cut that fat. Deontay Thompson, I think the Cowboys can take that hit. They did pay him a little bit of money. Watching this film, I do see the speed, but I just don't see somebody that's, like, great. That's just me. Same with Lance Lenoir. Like, I see them posting that picture. Great picture. You know, everybody feels like they're an underdog, but the fact is, when I cut on Lance Lenoir's tape, you know, In college, great. Did some good things in preseason last year, but I just don't see enough. Like, not twitchy enough. And that's another thing. Like, I don't want a bunch of guys who do the same thing or who don't add anything. Like, Noah Brown is an extremely good blocker. Okay, I can live with that because he's bringing an attitude to the team. Michael Gallup, really good run after the catch. Like, he was like number 2, I think, in college football, run after the catch. Cedric Wilson, very smart, former quarterback. You see what I'm saying? Like, I want guys who have skill set. Cole Beasley, perfect slot. Like, we had 2 Cole Beasleys last year. It didn't work. I don't want 2 of the same guys. So, to me, that's who's out. I gave you guys who's in. What do you guys think? You know how we do. What do you guys think? Give me your thoughts. This isn't, you know, set in stone. It's just my opinion. But, you know, some of you guys are going to battle me about Lance Lenore, but I just don't see enough. So I trust my eyes on that. And, you know, this is a video that I'm gonna come back and revisit. But, hey, this camp battle is going to heat up. So, heat up. So, as always, guys, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Guys, make sure that you guys subscribe to the Cowboys Huddle podcast. That thing is going to take off. We're doing 2 shows a week. We just did one kind of on this topic and some other topics. Go leave a review in the iTunes store. Go subscribe to that. Make sure you guys check out my music, Foots and Codes. I'm working hard on music and football, music and football, music and football. Training kids, helping the youth in the D.C. area. I'm DJing tomorrow, so I'm just trying to stay as active as possible. And just keep liking, sharing, subscribing, keep donating. I'm going to training camp. I want to see you guys there. Make sure you guys talk to me. Want to be out there, so keep donating. You know, a bunch of things that I got to do, room, board, food, all that good stuff. So help me out, guys. All right, it's your boy Foots the King. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Hey. All right, y'all. Who's in, who's out? I don't know who's going to make this joint. All right, peace.